Hello, and welcome back to Deadsalot Wars. I am Deadsalot142, and welcome to Heat B of Series 1. Yes, we're on to the second heat, and we look forward to seeing what we have in store this one. Who will be joining Raw Pain into the series semi-finals? Another 8 machines ready to see what they can do, or only one can go through to our series semi-finals later on this series. But for now, let's have a look who we got tonight let's see the robots competing in our show tonight. So, if we look at the battle board, we can see that we've got Apollo against Apollo up first against Dragon Vortex, RCC, and the Butcher. And then our second eliminator, we've got Roadblock, Mythology, Ted, and Purple Predator. Those are the battles we have for you installed tonight. So, let's get on with our very first eliminator battle. So right, let's continue the series with Heat B. Let's get on with our first battle. Plymouth in Devon, the Butcher. The Butcher, a new competitor into Deadsalot Wars. They got a big sword at the front and they got a nice little chest at the top. It's not very reliable though, and it has really weak armor, so it could really easily be torn to pieces. From the Netherlands, RCC. RCC are back. Last time we saw them in Deadsalot Wars was in the Halloween special. I think they got to the second round and they got knocked out. But now they're back with their axe. Massively upgraded for this series. They've gone for their Dutch Series 1 appearance here. And now they're here to do some damage. Let's see what RCC can do. From Wrexham in North Wales, Dragon Vortex. Dragon Vortex, last time I saw them was in a white ball match, but now they're here for the main competition with that nice spinning bar at the top. But what can they do? It's not been reliable, and that blade has easily been ripped off in the past. And from Conway in North Wales, Apollo. Apollo are here, and they're making their first appearance in 2020. Yes, they're back. The Christmas champions are back with their big powerful flip at the front, and they are awesome. Will they be shooting stars, or will they be descending back down to Earth? And in the arena for the House of Rorts, we have Sergeant Bash. The sergeant is here to do all the orders, and alongside him, his wife, Matilda. Here we are with our first battle of the evening.
Roboteers
4 machines, only 2 can go through into the next round. Let's see what happens in our first eliminator battle. And we're off, and already Dragon Ball is trying to get us on the way now. They're all coming in, and Apollo trying to go in after the Butcher to try and flip them over, and nearly doing so. Trying to flip them over, and they flipped over Dragon Vortex. Dragon Vortex is up and over. Been pushing to Matilda. Matilda flipping them up and self-righting now. They're coming in for RCC. RCC being damaged. RCC stands for Radio Control Carnage. Let's see what can happen here. And here comes Apollo, and they've got rid of RCC. RCC has been flipped out of the arena by Apollo. RCC the first one to go. Let's see what here's from Dragon Vortex trying to do some damage to the Butcher, trying to do some damage, and their blade has flung off. The blade is completely gone. Wow, that was there's the apex of Deadsalot Wars. There we go. Apollo trying to flip the Butcher around. The Butcher coming in after Apollo, throwing him again, and flipping around, and they've been flipped towards the pit, and they've very, very nearly down. And I think Dragon Vortex is going to push them down, and they've gone. Both the Butcher and RCC, the next to be eliminated from this competition. That was a great battle. So confirmation there, but both RCC and the Butcher both crash out of this year's competition. Better luck next time, lads. But Apollo and Dragon Vortex go through. But who will be what will happen in the next battle? We've got Roadblock, Mythology, Ted, and Purple Predator. Let's see what happens in the second eliminator battle. From Reading in Berkshire, Purple Predator. Purple Predator, we've seen them in Deadsalot Wars before. The last I saw them was against Nuclear Flipper, but they went out. But they did put a good effort in that battle. But they're here with that powerful flip, with that flipping arm at the front, and the two-wheel drive. Let's see how they do in this year's competition. From Lincoln in Lincolnshire, Ted. Ted are back, and as you can see, they've upgraded their robot. Yes, they're upgraded for this year. They've got a new powerful flip at the front, new armor, new design, new colour scheme. Last time we saw them was in the Annihilated qualifier battles, which they got through. We haven't seen how they did yet because we haven't filmed that Annihilated yet. But let's see how Ted does in this year's competition. From Bodmin in Cornwall, Roadblock. Roadblock are here. They're the very first robot to win Robot Wars, or the UK series of Robot Wars. They're out with their RAM and their cutting disc at the back, which does nothing. But let's see how this Robot Wars champ does in this arena. Let's see how they can do here. From Brentford in London, Mythology. Mythology, they are a new machine to Deadsalot Wars. That powerful bar spin at the front. Let's see how they can do here. It looks destructive, it looks deadly. Let's see how they get on in the arena. In the arena for the House Robots, it is the doggy, that is Growler. He's going to be barking mad in this match. Let's see how he does. And here we have the drunk bulldozer blade of Shunt. Let's see how he does, or will he have had too many pints? Let's wait and see what he can do. Right, we are off and underway with our second eliminated battle of the evening. Roblox, Ted, Purple Predator, and Mythology. Let's see how they all do in this battle. And we're off and away. Ted trying to get us on the way, trying to go in after Purple Predator. And meet a Roblox coming in and slamming on the front of Ted. Here comes Mythology attacking Purple Predator. That blade is ferocious on Mythology. Ted trying to flip over Purple Predator, and Mythology being pushed into Shunt. Shunt coming down with the axe on top of Mythology. Look at this, that blade is awesome. Here comes Purple, well, look at that. Mythology trying to do damage to both Roblox and Ted, and also doing damage to Purple Predator. Purple Predator coming in after Ted, trying to flip Ted over, failing to do so. And Roblox pushing Ted into the sidewall and into the pit release button in the pit. Oh, Purple Predator nearly could have gone down there. Here comes Mythology. Mythology smashing into Purple Predator. Purple Predator doing really well, being smacked by oh dear, and Ripple falls over and back home again. Roblox pushing Ted into the side wall. Here comes Ted onto Roblox, nearly flipping over Roblox, failed to do so, and nearly getting him over, but failing to do so. Here comes Mythology onto Purple Predator trying to do damage, and they've launched Roblox out the arena. Roblox for next to go. It's now between Mythology, Purple Predator, and Ted. And already Mythology doing damage to Mythology. Mythology just trying to destroy Purple Predator. And now here comes Ted. Ted flipping, trying to flip them over, trying to throw them about. Now here comes Purple Predator onto Ted again. Here comes Mythology. Mythology, oh, bashing them away. What a hit by Mythology there on the side of Purple Predator. Purple Predator has flipped over Ted. Ted has been flipped up and over. This is a really good battle here. Here comes Purple. And Mythology attacking Ted, doing damage to Ted as well. Ted being cross around, and Ted is into Growler running in and smashing Ted against the wall. Ted being suffering damage there. Ted, oh look at this, look at that blade of Mythology hitting him around, smashing around and dancing around the arena. Such a good battle this. Purple Predator coming in after Mythology and nearly flipping Ted over again. Here comes Ted trying to flip over Purple Predator. And here comes Mythology attacking Ted again, throwing Ted around. What can they do here? If Mythology gets flipped over, they can't self-right, and they're not invertible, so that will be their main weakness. And here comes Ted in after Mythology to try and get them up and over. And now they're attacking Purple Predator. Purple Predator probably sustaining damage. Mythology, the better machine here, I think, here so far. Look at this, Ted being smashed around. Here comes Ted in after Mythology. And look at this, they're in the Super Zone, and Growler comes out at top speed and rams into Ted. And now here comes Mythology again, trying to do some damage to Ted. Such a good battle this. Really entertaining stuff here. And Ted has been flipped onto the side wall. Now can Ted self-right? They're trying to, and they've self-righted. They're backing on their wheels again. Ted coming in after Mythology. We're not far off a judge's decision, I don't think. I think this is going to be a really interesting decision, but for me, I think it's Ted and Mythology going through here, because I don't think Purple Predator have done enough in this battle. But Purple Predator has flipped over Ted. Ted had flipped over once again by Purple Predator. Good aggression points there. And Ted trying to flip Purple Predator, and they have flipped them up and over. Flipped over Purple Predator. Purple Predator flipped over by Ted. Trying to do damage. Here comes Mythology trying to do rip into Ted. Or doing a lot of damage there. Be sustaining damage from that blade of Mythology. This is a good battle here. And they flipped Mythology up and over once again. Here we go. Oh dear. This is such a good battle. Mythology coming in after Purple Predator, smashing him away. This is a good battle here. Doing good. And I think that's it. It comes to an end. We go to a judge's decision. Who's your money on to win this battle? Oh no, it isn't. Oh, sorry, it hasn't yet. Here goes. Comes Mythology onto attacking onto. Oh, smashing him away. This is a good battle. This is such a good fight. This could be really close. And it now, yeah, now it does go to a judge's decision. Who's your money on to win this? I don't know. It's quite an awkward one. Alright, after that really good battle, we had to go to a judge's decision. The first judge's decision of the series. Yes, this is the very first judge's decision I've had to make over the series. Well, based on damage, control, and aggression. All those machines were really good. But remember, 2 can go through. Obviously, Roadblock have gone out already. So we're just left with Mythology, Ted, and Purple Predator. And who the robot should go out? Well, let's say, the first robot the judges reckon that should go through would be Mythology, because they were, I think, one of the dominant robots in that battle. They were doing damage, and they were doing, being one of the more aggressive robots. So Mythology goes through, but who out of Ted and Purple Predator will be going out? Now, this one was a tough one to call. Both Ted and Purple Predator did quite well in that one, but they thought that one robot did more in that one. But I'm probably going to get this wrong. In the judge's decision, they're going to go for Ted. So Ted is going to go through, Purple Predator is going to go out. They thought Ted was more aggressive during the battle, not just moments towards the end battle. They thought Ted did real well during the battle, trying to get flips in on Roadblock. They did get flips on him, even though I think control, you could say, give it to probably Purple Predator. I think they were more aggressive. I mean, yeah, they did, but I didn't. But they also didn't think Purple Predator did enough in that battle, so they're going to give this decision to Ted. So Ted goes through with Mythology, and Purple Predator goes out. So let's see what happens in the next battles. So confirmation there that Roadblock and Purple Predator both go out. Did you not agree with that judge's decision, or did you think Ted should have gone through on Purple Predator? I don't know, but unfortunately they go. Well, Purple Predator goes out of this year's competition along with Roadblock. Ted and Mythology, they both go through. This is how they'll line up in the next round. The semi-finals, we'll see Apollo against Ted first, and then Mythology against Dragon Vortex. Those are the battles for round 2. Right, we're on to our very first Heat B semi-finals. Yes, we're on our very first battle of the semi-finals, or Heat semi-finals. So let's see. This is Apollo against Ted. Apollo did really well to get here. They chucked RCC right out of the arena in that last battle. But let's see what Apollo can do here. Can Apollo go all the way in Deadsalot Wars, or will they get more for than what they bargained for? Let's see what Apollo does in this battle. And Ted is here into the semi-finals. Never didn't expect them to get this far, but they did. The new version looks really good on Ted, but let's see what this doggy can do here. Or will he be barking mad by the end of this? And in the arena for the house robots, it is the return of Dennis. Dennis making his first appearance tonight with that deadly bar spinner, or overhead spinner, sorry. And alongside him, Shunt is back again because they didn't really do much in that battle. So let's see. Let's give Shunt another go. Right, so we're on to our first heat semi-final battle of the night. Apollo against Ted. This one should be a really interesting battle. Let's see how these two do. And we're off. Ted trying to go in after Apollo. Apollo trying to flip Ted over. Ted's coming back, landing on the wheels now. And Ted has flipped Apollo over. Wow, they've got a flip on Apollo. Got attacked by Ted, coming in. Ted trying to throw them up and over again. That doggy is vicious, and Ted has been flipped over again by Apollo. Coming in on the side of Apollo, trying to flip them up and over. Some good battle. Apollo flipping them again. Here comes Ted onto the sides again, and here comes Apollo flipping Ted into the air. Here comes Mythology onto Ted, trying to flip him up and over. Ted pushing him in around, pushing Apollo around the arena. See what they can do. And into Dennis. They're into Dennis. So what can Dennis do here? We're trying to do damage here. Not doing much. It's too low to the ground for Dennis. And Dennis, no, Apollo has flipped Ted into the air and into the ZPZ now. Ted coming in after Apollo once again, trying to flip him up and over. Here comes Apollo trying to flip Ted over, and they're throwing Ted up and over again, flipping him again. Some good stuff here from Apollo. And Ted here going to come and throwing Ted about again. What a battle this is. Here comes Ted and onto Apollo. Apollo comes in, and Apollo has flipped out Ted. Ted has gone, sent to the kennels where he belongs, and Apollo goes through. Right, so then confirmation then that Ted gets launched down and out the arena, and Apollo goes through. Who will join them in our next battle? We've got Mythology against Dragon Vortex up next. Right, so we're on to our second semi-final battle of the heat. It is Mythology against Dragon Vortex. Mythology has a really deadly bar spin at the front. It can do lots of damage with it. Let's see how he does in this battle. Can he go all the way? Let's see what he can do. Dragon Vortex. This Welsh dragon has got this far. It's got a nice bar spin. It flew off in its last battle, but let's see how they do. Let's see if they can go all the way. But will that blade last? Will that blade stay on this time? Let's wait and see. And in the arena for the house robots, making his first appearance in the arena tonight, it's Dead Metal with the circular saw and the claws, and also the Knight of the Round Table, Sir Killalot, also making his first appearance tonight. On to our second heat semi-final battle of the night. Mythology against Dragon Water. This one should be interesting. Two spinners will go up against each other. Let's see what they can do in this battle. And really, Mythology comes in trying to get that bleed up to speed, trying to do some damage to Dragon Vortex. Let's see what it can do. What can Mythology do to Dragon Vortex? Should be a really good battle. Two spinners. Here comes Mythology on now, and they ripped their blade off. Their blade has come off again off the Dragon Vortex. Oh dear. Now, Mythology trying to do damage to Dragon Vortex. Dragon Vortex trying to push them around. They're going to push them around. No weapon on Dragon Vortex there. Look at that. Smashing them around. Attacking them there. And look at this. Looks like it's going to be good stuff here. Here comes Mythology onto Dragon Vortex trying to do damage there. Dragon Vortex coming in on the attack. They seem slow at the moment. Oh dear. Oh, the other side ripped away. Some damage there being caused by Mythology. Look at that blade doing some damage there to Dragon Vortex. Ripping it to pieces there. Lost the side of its armor now. What can they do here? Here comes the Mythology. Trying to do some more damage to Dragon Vortex, and did another piece come off? I don't know. Might have done. Here comes Mythology onto Dragon Vortex. Dragon Vortex not really doing much. A great deal. I think they're a bit slow. I think they're struggling at the moment here. Suffering a lot of damage here. They seem to be a bit slow at the moment. Here comes Mythology onto the side. Oh, I think they're doing some damage there. Look at this. Doing some damage there. And I think have they lost some more armour there? I don't know. No, they have. Oh, they have. They lost a bit more armour there. Oh, doing damage there. Look at this. Look at this from Mythology, smashing him away. And again, it's smashing into that blade. That blade is ferocious on Mythology. Just doing damage here. Look at this. Oh, doing what they can. Look at this. Absolutely awesome. This is. Look at this. Going in on the attack. Again, Mythology. Look at this. Oh, look at there. That armor's bent. Oh, and the face has been ripped away. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Absolutely torn to bits. Look at that. Yeah, attack that. Oh, suffering damage there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Look at this. Absolutely disintegrating it. Absolutely disintegrating Dragon Vortex here. Being absolutely destroyed here. Well, I think the dragons are extinct now. Oh, launching them into their metal. Well, what's left of Dragon Vortex? Well, there you go. Absolutely destroyed it. Nothing left of it. Oh, do you think they're going to have to retire after this? Here comes. Oh, and they've launched the last bit out of the arena. But Mythology, well, Dragon Vortex were long gone after that. Mythology tears them a new one. Let's just have a. This is the overview of what happened. Look at this. Mythology just completely destroyed Dragon Vortex all over the arena. Absolutely disintegrated. Sending the thing out the arena as well. That was one destructive battle, I can tell you there. Right, well, after that explosive battle, Dragon Vortex goes out and Mythology goes through to the heat final where they meet Apollo. So we'll move on to the heat final. Apollo against Mythology. Which one of these robots will be the second machine to go through into the series semi-finals where they'll join last time's winner, Royal Pain. Let's see what happens here. Right, so we are on to the Heat B final. Yes, we're on to the Heat final. Two machines have made it this far. Been a really good heat, this one. There's a really good battle in this one, but only one, unfortunately, can make it through into the series semi-finals later on in the series. I'll be the second machine to make it through, after Royal Pain made it last time. But who will, out of these two, will make it through? That's what you can see. From Conway, Apollo. Apollo's got here by launching his opponents out the arena, while launching RCC, and both turned out the arena in their battles. Well, RCC in their eliminated battle, well, also pitting the Butcher, and then going on to this Heat semi-finals by launching Ted out the arena, sending a dog out the arena. But can Apollo go all the way in this competition? Let's see how they do in this Heat final. And from London, Mythology. Mythology is a really impressive robot. We've seen them in the they've had a good run up to so far, going through on a judge's decision along with Ted in their first eliminated battles after they knocked out the highly fancied Roadblock out of the arena. And Purple Predator being eliminated in that one, and then in their next battle against Dragon Vortex, absolutely just destroying Dragon Vortex, and they come through into this heat final. This battle is shaping up to be a really good heat final. So let's see what is going to happen in this heat final. And overseeing this heat final for the house robot, it's Dead Metal back again, and Deadsalot is also here once again. Right then, let's go on this battle then. Right, so we're on to the Heat final. Apollo versus Mythology. This should be a good battle. Flipper against Spinner. Anything could happen in this one. Let's see what happens here. Who's your money on this Heat final? Here we go. Mythology gets the blade up to full speed straight away. Here comes Apollo. Remember, if Mythology gets flipped over, that could be game over for them. So they want to stay away from the flipper of Apollo. So they don't, as if they get flipped over, they could be game over for them because they have no self-righting mechanism, and they're not invertible, so that will be their Achilles heel. And here comes Apollo trying to flip Mythology up and over. Here comes Mythology on the attack onto Apollo. Look at this. Apollo coming in on an attack. Apollo trying to throw over Mythology. This is a good battle here between Mythology and Dragon Ball. Well, not Dragon Ball, and Apollo. Apollo coming in after the attack. Really good battle. And Apollo flips over Mythology. That's it. That could be game over for them. That could be their end. That could be their end game. Mythology being flipped over by Apollo. They're up and over. And what's Apollo doing here? And they're still righting them. Back in the action now. Mythology coming back in the attack, trying to do some damage to the side of Apollo. Apollo throwing over Mythology once again and onto the side wall. Trying to get them up and out of the arena, I think, Apollo. That's Apollo's strategy. Failing to do so, nearly get him out of the arena. Here comes Apollo trying to throw up and they've self-righted them once again. Mythology back in the action again. Here comes Apollo trying to throw Mythology about. Look at this. Mythology coming out of the attack, trying to smash into Apollo. Apollo coming in on the attack onto the side of Mythology. Mythology coming in on the attack again onto Apollo. It's a really good battle here. It's really good stuff. And getting underneath, trying to cut the wheels off. Trying to get underneath. Here comes Apollo trying to throw over Mythology once again. And then Mythology hits into him again with that blade, that really ferocious blade. We've already seen it disintegrate one robot. Can it disintegrate another machine? Let's see. And here comes Mythology into Apollo. And they've thrown Apollo up and over. Now I think Apollo's going to try. What is Apollo going to do here? They're going to leave them up and over now. See a ref what counts them out. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. And Apollo's got them onto the side wall. And is Apollo going to get them up and out? And yeah, this they have.
Seats.
Apollo's got Mythology up and out of the arena. And Apollo goes through into the series semi-finals. Right, and so that concludes Heat B. Apollo goes through into the series semi-finals. We'll see them again in the finals. Who will they be playing in the finals? This was a really good heat, a really fun one to record. There's lots of destruction, lots of action in this one. Hope we see more action in the next heat in Deadsalot Wars. We'll have Heat C, and next time in Heat C we'll see Storm 2. Will they be able to whip up a storm in that heat, or will they be beaten? Or will time catch up with them? Let's wait and see in the next heat. But for now, it's been a great heat to record. Hope you enjoyed this one. Which were your favourite battles? There were some good ones in here, and I hope to see you next time on Deadsalot Wars. Bye bye.